The word discrimination makes us think of being mean and unfair to people. That's why we celebrate March 1st, the International Day Against Discrimination, as a chance to raise awareness in this regard. But to discriminate also means to recognize a difference and differentiate. Countless societies have, for instance, discriminated between men and women throughout history, and this gender discrimination has served important purposes in different ways. Like many other traditions, the Islamic tradition believes that human beings have both material and spiritual characteristics. It's only in the latter that they're treated exactly the same. The Quran says, "And whoever does righteous deeds, whether male or female, while being a believer, those will enter paradise and will not be wronged, even as much as they speck on a date seat." This is one of the different verses that expresses no difference between the genders in this aspect. As a whole, Islamic rules are not discriminatory when it comes to the spiritual rights of people of different genders and prescribes similar practices for the growth of both, such as attaining knowledge. But Muslims are also taught to discriminate between men and women when it comes to certain gender-specific practices. The Islamic rule for cover, for instance, prescribes that men and women lower their gaze and cover their private parts, which are considered different in males and females. Women are also exempted from various roles that are obligatory for men. For instance, men are expected to be breadwinners and share any wealth they earn or inherit with their family, while women are not. Unlike women, Muslim men are also required to fight for defense purposes. While such differences in the treatment of men and women are certainly discriminatory, they have for long served important purposes in Muslim societies. We can see the adverse effect of not having these differences in various statistics, such as those telling us that in the US alone, some 40% of women abort their children for financial reasons, a rate that could be reduced if they enjoyed sufficient financial support merely for being wives and mothers. Or the fact that though women make up less than 17% of the armed forces, more than half have reported experiencing sexual harassment, an issue which is not limited to the US military. So discrimination has both negative and positive aspects. While it's not fair to discriminate against people in matters pertaining to their soul, discrimination in accordance to our differences in creation and vulnerabilities can help create a safe environment for all to fulfill their equal human potential. So when talking about discrimination, let's remember to also address the when in addition to the why.